Back in 2004, I worked the night shift as a bouncer for some girls at a club, earning 500 yuan a month. On lucky nights, I did get to sample a few leftovers. These girls were the premium pickings of the wealthy. Was it chaotic here? One look at the diseases they carried was enough to tell you. During my first year grinding here, I shared a room with one of those girls. Through her, I witnessed every dark corner of this city. Landlady, hey, handsome, looking for a room? 30 yuan a night, comes with a fan. I shook my head and walked away, catching sight of a sign on the wall. 250 yuan, 1 month's deposit, 1 month's rent. Landlady, wanna rent? But where's your luggage? Train Keen Min got a cheaper room, ma'am. My bags got jacked on the bus. Landlady, 250 is already dirt cheap. Do you mind sharing? It's a shared apartment. Everyone has their own room, but the kitchen and bathroom are communal. Train Keen Min, how much? Landlady, I'll give it to you for 200. But do you mind if your roommate works the night shift? Tran Keen Min, doesn't bother me. Landlady, deal then. Ivy got the keys right here. Let us go. The landlady led me deep into a small alley. As we reached the second floor, she suddenly whispered a warning. Landlady, the person you reliving with works nights. She sleeps all day. Try to keep it down when you re-walking around. At the third floor, she pushed the door open, startling a young woman inside. And Tran, auntie, why are you bringing a man into a shared flat? I am a young woman here. Landlady, you have some nerve. The previous tenants all moved out because of the racket you make crawling back in the middle of the night. And Tran, well, what am I supposed to do? Looking at the living room piled high with cosmetics and takeout boxes, I froze at the doorway. Landlady, don't worry, this kid is harmless. Got robbed of everything the moment he stepped off the bus. Besides, he'll be out during the day and you only get back at midnight. You two probably won't even cross paths. Give me 300 yuan now. I pretended to lean down to tie my laces, pulling 300 yuan hidden under my insole to hand over. Landlady, make yourself at home for now. Come see me tomorrow to fill out your info. Start any trouble and you re-out on your ear. And Tran, your luggage really got stolen? Tran Keen Min, do I look like a man with luggage to you? And Tran, listen close, don't touch my stuff, don't bring strangers home. And when I am sleeping, keep your mouth shut. With that, she slammed her door. I rolled my eyes at the mess. Nothing else to do. I rolled up my sleeves and started cleaning the place from top to bottom. By the time my stomach started growling, I realized I hadn't eaten all day. I grabbed my keys and went out to buy some stir-fried noodles and a few essentials. I didn't know how long I slept before I was jolted awake by a loud pounding on the door. Tran Keen Min, who is it? Strange debt collector, mind your own business, kid. Tran Keen Min, who the hell are you? Show your face up here and I'll cripple you. After kicking him out, I went back inside to find the girl still standing there, sobbing quietly. Tran Keen Min, who is that guy? And Tran just bumped into him downstairs. He insisted on following me up. I didn't expect you to be such a heavy hitter. Tran Keen Min, I am going back to sleep. Call if you need anything. She turned and ducked into her room. I tossed myself onto the bed, my mind wandering toward her line of work and what I'd do tomorrow. I eventually drifted off. Time to find a job. Tran Keen Min mumbles, damn it. My ID went with the luggage. Whatever, I'll just hit the streets and see if luck finds me. In the blink of an eye, it was dusk. I dragged my exhausted feet back to the tenement, having run around all day. Everywhere I went, they wanted papers. Job hunting? No one would take me. Everything was gone with the bags. At this rate, I'd end up as a day laborer hauling sacks. She didn't say a word, walked straight into her room, and came back with a stack of crisp red bills. Tran Keen Min, what is this? I sell my skills, not my body. And Tran, from now on, call me Tran. You be responsible for picking me up and dropping me off at work. This is your advance. It beats hauling sacks, doesn't it? Tran Keen Min, sounds like a sweet deal. But job as a job. Just a bouncer, nothing crazy. Give it here. And Tran stepped out the door. And Tran, let us go. I'll show you the way and get you some clothes. You look like a scrub, people will laugh us out of the room. Tran Keen Min, are you really planning on keeping me? What if I am busy? And Tran, you took the money, so you do as you're told, got it? Save my number. Keep your phone on 24/7. After shopping, we wove through the noisy crowds into a street drenched in neon lights. And Tran, I'll call when it's time. You wait for me here. Be sharp, and don't hang around too close. Don't get on the security guard's radar. This place looked complicated. At 3:00, I got the call from Tran and showed up at the nightclub's side exit. Tran keen men off early today? In Tran it's not every day some sucker buys out a whole tower of champagne. I am starving. Let us go grab a late night snack. At a roadside stall. Auntie Ba and Tran out early today? And Tran Auntie Ba 2 plates of spicy stir-fried noodles. And 20 beef skewers. Auntie Ba brought a handsome guy along today. I'll add extra meat for you. And Tran, what are you grinning at? You think girls like us eat at 5-star hotels every night? Tran keen men just didn't expect it. And Tran didn't expect a high-end hostess like me to eat on a sidewalk? I am from the mountains of Jiangxi. I dragged myself to Dongyuan when I was 16. I've been eating at this stall for 3 years. It's more honest than the fake Western liquor at Phoenix City. What about you? How do you end up adrift in Dongyuan? Tran keen men trouble back home. Accidentally killed a man. And Tran bullshit. If you don't want to talk, fine. Eat while it's hot. Tran keen men, you don't seem short on cash. Why do you still live in that dump? And Tran, I've lived there since I first arrived. The landlady might seem prickly, but she's got a heart of gold. When I was broke, she let me slide on rent for months. And so, my life in Dongyuan officially began. For the next month, I played my part as a bouncer perfectly, staking out Phoenix City at the appointed hour right by that dim side entrance. And Tran on the phone, hello, come up. Room 302. Use the staff entrance, not the main one. I followed the signs to room 302. When I pushed the door open, the room was full of long-legged beauties. The girls, oh wow, Sister Tran is hiding a mystery man. And Tran dance, girls. It's just family tonight. This is Tran keen man, the bouncer I hired. The girls, oh, Mr. Bodyguard, Sister Tran never lets us meet strangers. You read the very first. A cold huff came from the corner. And Tran leaned into my ear and whispered an explanation. And Tran at STU tight. She only hosts female clients. She's the princess of this joint. Tran keen men female clients. In Tran, the 3rd floor of Phoenix City is the VIP zone full of bored, wealthy socialites. T Tai is the top pick. Her tips for one night equal half a month's salary for the rest of us. Don't mind her coldness. Once, a client tried to force her to a hotel. Tu Tai nearly cracked her skull open with a bottle. Tu Tai, you talk too much. I noticed another girl in the corner wearing glasses. And Tran at STU van. She's a college student, only works weekends. A girl, does big brother wanna play truth or dare? And Tran, keep your dignity, girl. Go turn up the music. The clients cleared out early tonight and we want to let loose. The group partied until 3:30 am. 5 people staggered out to the parking lot. Tran keen men, where are the others? And Tran, someone picked them up, obviously. T Mai is off to Macau with some real estate mogul. Lulu got picked up in a Porsche. Watch the road, what are you staring at? Tonight, we re-heading to old Tran's claypot porridge. Need to sober up. The girls keen man, and it's your first time eating with us. You have to do a toast, and Tran, tone it down. Uncle Tran, 1 large seafood porridge, and 20 beef skewers. Tran keen men, do you guys usually do this? And Tran, do what? Tran keen men, gather to drink and eat after work. And Tran, depends on the mood. Sometimes a month goes by without a bite together. Other times we re-inseparable. Tu Tai, that Hong Kong lady was looking for you again. Tu Tai, she just dropped a 20,000 yuan deposit yesterday. Said she's taking me to Phuket next week to hit the beach. That old woman's hands are more wandering than a man's. Tu Van, Sister Tai looks cool, but she's top tier. Her clients are all CEOs of major corporations. Tu Tai, you're rambling. Drink your porridge. What is wrong, Tu Van? Still stressing over your student loans? Tu Van, no, I'm just worried about midterms next week. And Tran, our little Van, is a star student. She's only doing this to pay off tuition, pure as distilled water. What about you, what did you do before this? Tran keen man, when I first hit Dongyuan, I worked myself to death in a garment factory for a year. Later, most of the girls with a bit of looks from the factory drifted out to work in the industry. In Tran, Dongyuan has no shortage of factories, attracting endless young men and women, but it has also the eternal supply chain for these clubs. Enough talk. Drink up. If these girls get pushed around by clients, you've got to step up, okay? But girl, what if a boyfriend bullies us? And Tran, like you have one. Didn't that DJ dump you hard last month? The girls erupted into laughter, but the mood broke when 3 modified motorcycles roared to a stop in front of the stall. Tattooed thud, one old Tran, bring out 2 crates of beer and 30 skewers of kidney. Well, look at these beauties in short skirts. Must be fresh out of the Madam S factory for the night shift. Flashy hair, too. Come have a few drinks with the boys. Tattooed thug one. Whoa. Quite the attitude. But I like that in a girl. Train keen men, I said, beat it. You daft. Get lost so we can eat. Tattooed thug one. What did this punk just bark? Tattooed thug 2. Long G, he told you to get lost. Long G. Tattooed thug 1. Do you have any idea who I am? Train keen men, I don't give a damn. Before I even finished speaking, the chopstick in my hand blurred, flying straight into the thug's mouth. Long G screams, get him, boys. The girls scream, keen man, watch out. The thugs flee in chaos arc. Just you wait, kid. Old Tran, good fighting. Young man, these lowlifes come here to eat for free every day, never paying a cent. The girls, keen man, that was badass. Teach us some moves. Train keen man, it was nothing. By the time the drinking ended, the sun was peeking over the horizon. I herded the girls into taxis one by one. Time to go home and sleep. The following days were quiet. Every dawn, I'd be out there. Intran's shifts became more regular. Until that night, Intran, old Tran, you were eating light today. Still better than last week's disaster, though. Old Tran, maybe I'll open my own pub when I head back to the village. Intran, you handle the kitchen, I'll count the cash at the register. It's a deal. The clock hadn't even struck midnight when my phone shrieked. My heart skipped a beat. T.U. Van Keen men, get here fast. Room 308 is going down. I bolted down the third floor hallway. My eyes landed on 2 security guards slumped against the wall. Tran keen men, what's the situation? Security guard, the crew from South City brought heat. Sister Tran is still trapped in 308. Go save her. Brother Boo is on his way. Tran screaming inside, don't touch me. Mad Dogla, another one here to die. I didn't hold back. I grabbed Tran and threw her into a safe corner. Mad Dogla, not bad. Do you know who I am, kid? I am Mad Dogla from South City. I am going to teach you a lesson. Today's my unlucky day. Didn't think this place hit a master like you. Retreat, boys. Tran keen men, you touch my woman and think you can just walk away? I lunged, intending to beat the life out of him. But Brother Boo held me back. Brother Boo, there's more to this than meets the eye. Brother, if you respect me, let me handle this. I turned to look at Tran, she gave a slight nod. I took a step back. Brother Boo, Mad Dogla, go back and whisper in Uncle 7's ear, Ninth Lord is taking that land in South City for sure. Try these petty tricks again, and you want to leave with your life next time. Mad Dogla, Boo, don't get cocky. Just you wait and see. After the dust settled, Brother Boo, good moves. What is your name? Tran keen men, Tran keen men. Brother Boo, I manage this turf. People in the life call me Brother Boo. Tran, you kept a heavy hitter like this under wraps without telling me. Don't worry, girl. The company will get justice for tonight. Take Tran and her people to the next room. Pop 2 bottles of the good stuff to calm their nerves. Brother keen men, I'll wrap things up here, then we'll have a few drinks. My treat tonight. Once Boo's crew was out of sight, Tran finally let out a breath of relief. Tran keen men, that was Brother Boo. Ninth Lord's right hand, he controls this whole territory. Boo is big on respect. Later, make sure to toast him properly. If he tries to recruit you, think long and hard. Once you step into this life, there's no easy way back. Staff Sister Tran, the room next door is ready. Tran got it. T.U. Van Keen men, are your legs made of steel? That kick sent Mad Dog flying. T.U. tied exactly. Keen men was so cool. Tran toned it down, you'll scare my keen men away. Just then, Brother Boo finished clearing the scene and pushed the door open. Tran sat down, Brother Boo. No need for formalities. Brother Boo keen men, I owe you a big one today. If not for you, if news of tonight leaked, Phoenix City would be the laughingstock of the city. Tran keen men, you re-joking, Brother Boo. If you'd been back a few minutes earlier, a nobody like me wouldn't have had a chance to show off. Cheers. They both downed their drinks. Boo's face suddenly turned serious. Brother Boo, listen, keen men. Your strikes are sharp, so I won't beat around the bush. Interested in working for Phoenix City? This territory is thirsty for guys with your guts. Join my side, and I'll make you a team lead at the very least. Tran keen men, Brother Boo, I am used to being a drifter. If you make me clock in and manage people, I'll lose my mind. But I live right next door. If anything goes down, give me a shout and I am there. Brother Boo, look at my goldfish brain. A beast like you shouldn't be wasted on petty details. Tell you what, we'll put your name on the books. 20,000 yuan a month base pay. Except for the rooftop, you can go anywhere you want. That way, you can look after Antran more easily. Antran keen man, hurry up and thank Brother Boo. Where else are you going to find a sweet deal with light work and high pay? Tran keen men much appreciated, Brother Boo. Brother Boo, from now on, we re in the same boat. Tomorrow, go to HR to get your Viet badge. The rooftop is 9th Lord's private tea room. You understand? Night fell over the streets. I walked home with Antran. Antran back in the room. I was afraid you'd turn the iron-faced man down. Tran keen men, are you kidding? Did you want me to take it or not? Antran, why even ask? Having you work there is a win for me. I'll have someone to lean on. Tran keen men, but I am afraid that once you dip your toes into this chaos, you won't be able to get out even if you grew wings. Antran, this is my lot in life. Martial artists either die in battle or rot in the gutters. In times of peace, useless relics like us just have to endure. Antran, and yet you played hard to get. Tran keen men, you dummy. Phoenix City is a microcosm of the underworld. Every seat has dozens of hungry eyes on it. If I said yes too quickly, I'd have offended half the local heavyweights before my seed even got warm. It's better this way, a title and name only. It doesn't steal anyone's rice bowl, and it doesn't disrespect Brother Boo. Antran, people say martial artists are all brawn and no brains, but you've got some serious grit in that head of yours. I like that. Let us go. I'll make you some soup to sober you up. The next day, when picking up Antran, Keen Min didn't wait at the side exit but walked straight into the office. Antran, Brother Boo, I brought him. Brother Boo, let me speak with Keen Min alone. You go on to work. Antran left. Brother Boo, Keen Min. Usually, nothing major happens here. Swing by and look around when you re-free. If you re-busy, do your thing, just keep your phone on. Tran Keen Min va and G, Meng Gi Theo and Boo Yu. Brother Boo stood up and left, returning shortly with a scholarly-looking man. Brother Boo, old Tom, this is Tran Keen Min, our new brother. Ed is paperwork sorted. Old Tom, Keen Min, right? Just fill out these basic details. After the forms, Boo led into the lounge. Brother Boo, come meet the guys. This is Tran Keen Min, he's with us now. Brother Long, I am Long, security manager for the first floor. Heard you took down Mad Dog La. Brother Tai, I am Tai, second floor. Got this scarf from the South City crew last month. Fatty Ba, just call me Fatty Ba. The parking lot and warehouse are my turf. Antran's boyfriend, right? Looking forward to working with you, bro. Brother Boo, alright, we all family here. Don't go to the rooftop, anywhere else is fine. Salary is 20,000 yuan, see Mr. Mine accounting at the end of the month to collect. That's all. And so, Keen Min officially entered Phoenix City. At the pub, the girls congrats to Keen Min for officially joining Phoenix City. You really a guard? With muscles like those, standing at a gate is a waste. Antran, it's just a title. He doesn't have to show up unless things get heavy. Right, men? The girls, that fits the image of a master. Let me buy you a drink. The other girl, me too. Keen Man, bottoms up. Antran watched the girls compete to pour him drinks. Her eyes looked like a predator lured its prey into a trap. Antran, that's enough. Any more and you'll be a mess. Check, please. We redone for tonight. We've got plenty of time ahead of us. The girls, Keen Men, we won't let you off so easy next time. Stepping out of the roadside stall, the night breeze instantly sobered Keen Men up. Antran, you pretty good at faking being drunk. Narrative monologue. Back in 2004, I worked the night shift as a bouncer for club hostesses, making a measly 500 yuan a month. On good nights, I got to sample the leftovers of the rich. Is it messy here? Look at the diseases those girls caught and you will understand. My first year in the life, I roomed with a club girl. Through her, I saw every shadow of the city. In 9th Lord's room. Brother Boo, 9th Lord. Brother Long has been taken out. 9th Lord, tell me. Brother Boo, the day before yesterday, old Uncle 7 had men smash our cargo ship at Pier 3. The whole shipment of electronic components is gone. I followed your lead and set Long last night to burn 2 of his ships. But Uncle 7 set a trap. He brought in a Muay Thai fighter from somewhere who broke 3 of Long's ribs. He's still stuck in the hospital. 9th Lord, interesting. All this biting over a scrap of land. Do you think he hit the ship for the cargo, or was he aiming for my old face? Brother Boo, it was my oversight. I should have checked that Thai guy's background more thoroughly. 9th Lord, Long's skill was lacking. I don't blame you. But this debt must be repaid, or I'll have nowhere to hide this old face of mine. Brother Boo, Tai and Fatty Ba are on par with Long. How about I send someone to Thailand to bring back a master? Ninth Lord, by the time you bring a master back, my reputation will be trampled into the dust. Brother Boo, then I'll go myself. Didn't you just get a new recruit? Tran Keen Man? Brother Boo, he's just a name on the books, hasn't officially joined the gang. But he took down Mad Dog less single-handedly. Ninth Lord, that proves he has got potential. What do you think of him? Brother Boo, he's an Tran man. From what I've seen this month, he dotes on her and the other girls. He knows how to take care of them. He's disciplined. Ninth Lord sounds like a promising sprout. Let him go head-to-head with that Thai guy and see what happens. Brother Boo, Ninth Lord, the kid's got a very casual attitude. Ninth Lord, no one steps through the doors of Phoenix City to eat for free without working. But if you want a horse to run fast, you have to give it high-quality grass. The casino on Tan Dan Street has been having trouble with intruders lately, hasn't it? If he handles this cleanly, even that casino to manage. Brother Boo, isn't that? What if he can't carry it? No, I mean, he's not official yet. That casino is a fat prize. I am afraid the other brothers might complain. Should we dig deeper into his background? Ninth Lord, the rule of Phoenix City is you earn what you work for. Any objections? Brother Boo, none. Ninth Lord, then it's settled. Tomorrow night at South City Pier. If he wins, he isn't again. The casino is his. If he fails, well, the water at the mouth of the Pearl River is very deep. At the apartment. And Tran Keen Men, you lucky, aren't you? Don't stare too much, you'll get an eyesore. Where's Brother Long now? Tran Keen Men back at the hospital for a checkup. That Thai dog is brutal. And Tran, what's going on? Tran Keen Men, a Muay Thai expert, surfaced in South City. 2 nights ago, Ninth Lord sent Long to burn 2 of Uncle 7's smuggling ships. That Thai guy was already lying in wait. The moment Long stepped on deck, he took a Muay Thai knee to the ribs. Uncle 7 is clearly trying to slap Ninth Lord's face. And Tran, what's Ninth Lord's plan? Tran Keen Men revenge, obviously. Brother Boo will be looking for me in a day or 2. And Tran, how do you know? Tran Keen Men, I overheard. Finally, it's happening. I knew Ninth Lord wouldn't let a blade as sharp as you go to waste. Tran Keen Men, will see tomorrow. Tonight, let's just sleep. The days of peace ended there. Early the next morning, Tran Keen Men pushed open the door to Brother Boo's office. Brother Boo, sit down. You probably heard about the mess 2 nights ago. Long got 3 ribs shattered, he's lucky he got away. That fighter Uncle 7 brought from Thailand is a former underground circuit fighter from the Golden Triangle. Rumor has it he killed 2 Chinese traders in Cambodia. But I watched the tapes, his style is a lot like the moose you used on Mad Dog La. His name is Cha Sai. Tonight he'll be stationed on the Vin Zuong ship at South City Pier. These are Ninth Lord's orders. Do this clean. This 50,000 yuan is an advance. Finish the job, and you get another 50. The casino on Tan Dan Street is yours to manage. Consider it your official entry into the gang. Tran Keen Man, am I going solo? Brother Boo, Brother Tai will take a dozen guys to back you up. They'll clear out the small fry. You just focus on taking down that Thai guy. Tran Keen Man, you overestimating me, Brother Boo. Brother Boo, it has a chance to change your life. That casino brings in at least 800,000 a month. This prize was supposed to be Long's, but he wasn't lucky enough to carry it. Boo reached under his desk and pulled out a black handgun, placing it next to the stack of cash. Brother Boo, Uncle 7's people won't just stand there and take a beating. Take this as insurance, but don't use it unless you have to. Pulling that trigger changes the whole nature of the game. Tran Keen Men, how far does Ninth Lord want this to go? Brother Boo's main goal is face. If you can cripple the Thai guy for good, the pool hall in the basement next to the casino is yours, too. Tran Keen Men, deal. I'm in. Tran Keen Men didn't look back as he walked out. He found Thai and the boys squatting outside, chatting. Tran Keen Men, tell the boys to get some sleep. Meet at the head of the alley at 7:00 p.m. Brother Tai, don't you want to scout the place first? Long just bled there 2 days ago, they'll be on high alert. Maybe we should wait for dark and hit them hard. Brother Tai understood. Should we prep some hardware? Tran Keen Men, don't worry. I'll handle the hardware before 0 hour. At the scheduled time, Tran Keen Men hopped into a van at South City Pier. Brother Tai, these ships are all Uncle 7's smuggling vessels. Ninth Lord's orders are to take out 1 small ship. After the incident the other day, they know we coming for blood. Tran Keen Men, you got the gear I asked for? Brother Tai, exactly as you ordered. We have everything. Tran Keen Min in a moment, floor it and ram the ship. The other car will provide cover. You lead the boys and toss the Molotovs onto the deck. When they pour out, I'll block the Thai guy. You handle the rest. Remember, don't get greedy for a fight. Our only goals are the ship and the Thai guy. Brother Tai shouts. Everyone follows Keen Min today. Keen Min signaled, and two vans roared toward the pier. Keen Min led the charge against the guards. Thai's team smashed windows with firebombs and climbed onto the deck. Screams on the ship. Fire! It's a huge fire! Panic erupted from the Vinzuan. A dozen sailors rushed down. Keen Min locked eyes with Cha Sai. He launched a flying kick. Cha Sai Chinese Kung Fu? Impressive. Try this. Keen Min's knee connected with a sickening crunch. The Thai fighter collapsed like a sack of rags. He wouldn't be standing up again for the rest of his life. Brother Tai shouts retreat. The van tires screeched as they tore through the crowd. Two guys grabbed Keen Min and hauled him into the van. At the hospital. An Tran, you awake? Don't move. The doctor just set your bones. At S1 Keen Min noticed. An Tran's eyes were bloodshot and swollen. She had clearly stayed up all night watching over him. Underling brother men, fresh shrimp dumplings, still hot. Brother Boo enters. You awake, kid? You gave our An Tran quite a scare. She didn't close her eyes all night. Don't worry about the casino yet. I've sent Tai to look after it for you. Underling brother men, you should have seen it. That Thai guy is finished. He's looking at a wheelchair for life. Brother Boo, enough. Bottom line, you did a clean job. Ivy brought you back to her safe and sound. Take care of him. From the hospital, Brother Boo went straight to the rooftop of Phoenix City. 9th Lord, that kid has the makings of a leader. He knows how to use firebombs and how to split his forces to create a diversion. Tell me, why would a man with that much brain and brawn end up as a gigolo for An Tran? Have someone dig deeper into his past. You've watched him for a month. Have you found a weakness? Brother Boo, if he has a flaw, it's that he has two content. You shove money in his face, and he doesn't care. You offer him a seat, and he doesn't fight for it. He just spends his days tucked under An Tran's wing with those other girls. 9th Lord, a passion for women is good news. An Tran hasn't received her compensation for that Mad Dog-like incident yet, has she? Promote her to floor manager. And those younger girls double their bonuses this month. If you hold the string tight, you don't have to worry about the kite flying away. At dusk, the apartment smelled of braised pork. The girls gathered around the table. Tran Keen Min, what's the word on the house? A girl, the Lian Hoa complex in Tuongin. I checked it out. Fully furnished, 5,800 yuan per square meter. Planning to drop the deposit tomorrow. An Tran, isn't it nice here? It's close to work. Right now it's 5,800, but in a few years, it'll probably hit 18,000. You pearls plan on selling yourselves at Phoenix City forever? T Van, brother men, I've only saved up 60,000. An Tran, whatever is missing, I'll advance it to you. You tie at my 160,000, add it to the pool too. Tran Keen Min, I am putting in 200,000. If you re-short, just ask me, you hear? The girls, wow, even our rich lady Tu Tide is chipping in. Tran Keen Min, I just want the best for you girls. Go ahead and put the deposit down. I'll handle the rest. Narrative monologue. Back in 2004, I worked the night shift as a bouncer for club hostesses, making 500 yuan a month. On lucky nights, I got the scraps of the rich. Is it messy here? Look at the diseases those girls caught. My first year in the life, I roomed with a club girl. Through her, I saw every dark corner of the city. After eating, Keen Min escorted An Tran and the girls to work at Phoenix City. An Tran, when do you plan to take over the casino and pool hall? In a day or two, probably. Or maybe wait another month. Rumor has it things are getting heated over there. Tran Keen Min, the longer I wait, it's about time. If I don't get over there soon, those punks will think the place has already changed hands. Keen Min split from the girls at the side entrance and headed straight for An Bu's office. An Bu, I knew you'd show up. Regarding the casino and the pool hall, Lord 9 has agreed to hand them over to you. But whether you can actually swallow them whole depends on your own grit. Scarface Kwong is currently running the casino. The pool hall belongs to White Powder. Lord 9's message is this Tandan Street isn't an orphanage. If you want toys, get off your ass and go snatch them. Tran Keen Min, I figured life wasn't going to be a dream. An Bu, Scarface Kwong is throwing a party at the casino tomorrow night. He claims it's to welcome the new boss. In this business, welcoming usually means funeral service. Tran Keen Men hum and banquet, ha. For a leech like me, that actually saves me the trouble of hunting them down one by one. And Bu Kwang has been with me for 8 years. I let him manage things temporarily after the old boss went behind bars. Problem is, he started treating that casino like it's his personal family inheritance. Can those hands of yours still dance? Tran Keen Men, even with one arm, I can still hold my own. In Bu, I only ask one thing, leave him with his life. Stepping out of Bu's office, Keen Men leaned against the utility pole at the end of the street, waiting for An Tran and the girls to finish their shift. Tran Keen Men were asked Lily, and the rest of the crew. An Tran, I knew those brats were the only thing on your mind. You've already gotten tired of this sour, worn-out old lady, haven't you? Tran Keen Men, my dear queen, your eyelashes start twitching the second you try to fake a sulk. An Tran, obnoxious. The girls will grab a cab home later. Why did An Bu call you up today? It's not like him to just spit out a choice piece of meat he's already chewing on. Tran Keen Men Don T sweated. Your man can handle it all. An Tran's sister home promoted me today. Said it was compensation for that mess with Mad Dogla, but I don't buy it. It's just another one of those pathetic win the heart of the people tactics. Tran Keen Men, who gives a damn? A promotion is a promotion. The two of them strolled casually back home. Meanwhile, at the Tandan Street underground casino, Scarface Kwang was listening to a report from his subordinate. Lackey brother Kwang, Uncle Seven sent word. As long as we raise hell tonight, the entire Namman wholesale market will be yours tomorrow. Scarface Kwang, Lord 9 has gone senile. I risked my life holding Tandan Street for him for a year, and now he throws some skirt-clinging pimp at us and expects him to swallow this whole mess. Lackey, exactly. Isn't that guy just An Tran's boy toy? He spends every day playing chauffeur and partying with girls like an errand boy, and he thinks he's got the stones to take our casino? Word is he was at the pier for that bloody skirmish the other day, but he was probably just there to fill out the numbers. It took An Tai and over a dozen men to chew through that Thai fighter. That dog doesn't have a prayer of taking a team on alone. Other lackey brother Kwang, I heard the kid's been hiding at home for months, covered in bandages and buried in the laps of those hookers. That kind of Saudi noodle thinks he can ride over us. Scarface Kwang, tonight I am going to teach him a lesson. Tandan Street is going to be a pig trough for pimps. Tonight, that dog Tran Keen Men is going to crawl over here to try and steal our turf. A man living off a woman thinks he can play general. Uncle Seven gave the tip if we flip this casino, he'll give us a cut of the equity. Lord 9 abandoned this land a long time ago. Now he suddenly wants to shove some random trash in here? Does he think I am an idiot? Isn't Keen Men just An Tran's kept man? I heard she even got him some decent secondary title. A dog relying on influence, licking heels to get by. I bet 500 yen he won't even dare step through that door tonight. If he shows his face, I'll show him exactly whose territory Tandan Street really is. Lackey brother Kwang and brother White Powder are in the same boat with Uncle Seven from the south side. It's not that Lord 9 doesn't know he's just turning a blind eye. Meanwhile, at the boarding house, Tran Keen Men, the reason I am surfacing now is because he's making a dangerous move. An Tran, what are you looking at? You're so intense. Tran Keen Men, look. Tandan Street is right inside the south side. There's an agenda here. For Lord 9 and An Bu, that casino and pool hall were probably swallowed by Uncle Seven's people a long time ago. Now, they just want to use me as a human shield. An Tran, then let's not go. Tell Lord 9 we don't want the place. Tran Keen Men, you silly girl, you think Lord 9 would let me off that easily? Ever since that Thai guy incident, he's been calculating my moves. An Tran, so what do we do? Tran Keen Men, if they want me to be their gun, I'll make them open their eyes and see exactly whose orders this gun follows. A few hours later. Tran Keen Men, An Tai, what time is the meeting? An Tai, 7:00 p.m. tonight. Tran Keen Men, you guys head over first this afternoon. An Tai, what about you? Tran Keen Men, I can't. It's too risky. If this goes smoothly, I'll give you a cut of the revenue. Tell the brothers following us that they'll get an extra bonus every month. Keep this away from An Bu. An Tai, Keen Men, I trust you. We'll do what you say. Why the hell should I play these kids' games with them anyway? 5:00 p.m. An Tai led his men to a tea house on Tandan Street. Scarface Kwang, An Tai, what brings you here all of a sudden? An Tai, I'm annoyed. Who the hell dared to piss me off? Last time we handled that Thai guy, my brothers and I put our lives on the line. Keen Men just showed his face, so why the hell should I be an errand boy for a skirt clinger? An Bu told me to go with him tonight, but I am telling you straight I am not on his side. My boys and I are going to eat and then bounce. We are getting involved. Scarface Kwang respect and Thai. Who does Keen Min think he is, trying to run Tandan? Lord 9 really has lost it. In Thai, just take care of your own business. Don't drag me in. Scarface Kwang, don't worry. Eat and drink your fill tonight. Tandan Street still belongs to us. Outside the tea house, an old man sat crouching. It was Tran Keen Min in disguise. Tran Keen Min whispering, Kwang and White Powder must be feeling pretty smug right now, probably calculating how to split my territory. But they won't expect this. I don't have time for their party. I am going to cut off the head of the snake first. In that instant, Keen Min bolted upright, lunging forward to lock Kwang's throat in a death grip. And Tai seized the moment to draw his gun. White Powder stood frozen. Scarface Kwang, Tai, you're playing us? White Powder, where are the guards? Tran Keen Min, nobody move. Lord 9's territory isn't for you to mess with. He sent me to take over. Kwang and White Powder are traitors. Death wouldn't be enough of a punishment. Anyone who wants to stay gets double pay. Anyone who doesn't can get the hell out now. Olaki, I am with Lord 9. The first man stepped forward, followed quickly by a second and a third. Keen Min nodded in satisfaction and walked toward the casino. Tran Keen Min, I need men for the casino in the pool hall. Give them a beating. From now on, we re-family. The first one to step up becomes a manager later. And to Keen Min, you're a cold-blooded one. Tran Keen Min, you stepped up first. You will help me watch the casino. Xiao Dai Keen Min, I am Xiao Dai. More and more subordinates rushed forward. Kwang and White Powder were beaten senseless and dragged outside. They were all brothers now. Tran Keen Min, what's her name? And just call me Antu. Tran Keen Min, who organized tonight's welcoming party? Antu, I did. I invited all the local heavy hitters. Tran Keen Min, it s about that time. I should go say hello to the neighbors. Follow me. It turned out Kwang and White Powder had quite the network in the south side. 3 big bosses arrived, all of them top lieutenants for Uncle 7. Keen Min straightened his collar, grabbed a mic, and stepped into the center of the hall. The room went silent. A boss were Kwang and White Powder. Tran Keen Min, Lord 9 just opened a major casino in the north. They've both been promoted. Before they left, they specifically threw this party for me. From now on, I'll be running Tandan Street. I hope you seniors will look out for me. The boss is whispering this kid is dead meat. For sure. Tran Keen Min, Lord 9 instructed that Keen Min is in charge here. Brothers, whatever tribute Kwang and White Powder paid you before, I won't be short a single cent. In fact, I am adding an extra cut of the profits as a gift. A boss sneering, well then, congratulations on the promotion, kid. Keen Min went from table to table, toasting everyone as if the party were truly for him. Suddenly, the main doors swung open. Mad Dog La walked in with 2 henchmen. Tran Keen Min, brother La, I offended you last time. I was blind. Mad Dog La, that's you. Tran Keen Min, we can consider ourselves acquaintances made through blows. I'll drain this glass first to apologize. I hope you'll look out for me from now on. Mad Dog La slacky whispering, there's a high chance this kid is the one who crippled the Thai guy. No one has the heart to hit a smiling face. Mad Dog La, at least you know your place, kid. Tran Keen Min, I've already told these big brothers here not a cent of the old tribute will be missing. And I am offering you an extra share personally. Mad Dog La, you serious? Tran Keen Min, I am just a pawn. Lord 9 pushed out. I am all alone here. If I don't rely on big brothers like you, how can I survive in the south side? Mad Dog La, you re-smart. You know exactly where you stand. Tran Keen Min, I just want to keep my life. So, Brother La, about the business on Tandan Street, Mad Dog La, out of respect for your honesty, just run it as usual. Unnoticed, a lackey in the corner slipped out the back door. Simultaneously, in the pool hall restroom, a blonde-haired youth climbed out a window. Mad Dog La's mole clandestinely recheck all the books for the casino and pool hall. Audit everything. Report back to Nanbu and Lord 9. All the major profits have been funneled as tribute to the south side. We aren't getting a dime. Understood. Tran Keen Min, and to 1 part for you, 1 part to be divided among the brothers present today. You keep this, the rest will be split tomorrow among those who choose to stay. Into Keen Min, you called it. A few rats tried to sneak out of the casino and pool hall to snitch tonight. I caught them all. There are definitely still south side eyes inside. Tran Keen Min, keep a close watch. I am heading home. Returning to the boarding house at midnight. Tran Keen Min, thinking that girl and Tran took my bed again. She looks good tonight. I walked over, and just as I was about to lie down, the person on the bed bolted up. Xiao Su ah, what are you doing? Tran Keen Men Xiao Su. Why is it you? Why are you in my bed? Xiao Su fluster. I was too lazy to work today, so I stayed here to wait for Sister Tran and get late night snacks. I guess I fell asleep. Tran Keen Men, well, get up and get dressed. Let us go pick up An Tran. Xiao Su blushing. Haven't you seen enough? Ever seen a girl get dressed before? Tran Keen Men smirking. Never seen one with a body like that. Xiao Su glaring. If you tell anyone about today, I'll castrate you. How was the Hongman banquet? Any danger? Tran Keen Men better than expected. But there's trouble coming for sure. The house hunt is basically settled. 5.5 million for a finished unit, 4.3 for a shell, plenty for the deposit. Don't worry about the money. I made a little extra from the collections today. Since we rebuying in bulk, the contractor said we can get the keys as early as next week. You girls move in first. I am locking in 2 fully furnished units. Xiao Su excited. That's amazing. Thanks, Keen Men. Finally, we have a home. The next day, Keen Men, An Tai, and An to patrol the casino. Into Keen Men, customers arrived early today. Those guys over there used to be White Powder's loan sharks. The ledgers are in the VIP room. Tran Keen Men are the casino and pool hall accounts separate. An Tai, yes. The main floor out there clears 500,000 to 600,000 a day. The VIP rooms do over 2 million. Usually, Uncle 7 takes 3 parts, Lord 9 takes 4, and the rest is split between management and the boys. Kwame and White Powder used to pocket Lord 9's share. Now that those two have met the king of the underworld, we swallow the profit whole while Uncle 7's share stays the same. Tran Keen Men from now on keep 2 sets of books. The light book will inflate the share for Uncle 7, the dark book will record the actual revenue. And I got it. Things at the factory aren't great today. Revenue is down by half. The South Side crews have been poaching our customers lately. Tran Keen Men, any of the underlings acting out? And to most are behaving, but Sun Miu and Kao Tu are still being stubborn. They were glued to Kwan's heels before. Tran Keen Men coldly call everyone to the parking lot. I'll give them one last chance. At the parking lot, Tran Keen Men shouting, Sun Miu, Kao Tu, step out. I hear you've been doing a sloppy job. Missing your brother Kwang that much. Sun Miu trembling, brother Men, I know I was wrong. I am done with that, I swear. Tran Keen Men, I gave you a chance and you didn't know how to use it. You have that little spine and you still try to give me attitude? An Tai, take these 2 and bury them. The subordinates turned pale, terrified. Sun Miu and Kao Tu crawled forward, grabbing Keen Men's legs, begging for their lives. Kao Tu, brother Men, we were wrong. Please give us a chance to live and work properly. We'll make you a fortune. Tran Keen Men roaring, anyone who dares to be double-minded will end up worse than them. As he turned away, An Tai winked at his men to drag the 2 away. The rest of the crew stood still, not daring to breathe. An Tai approaching, low voice, men, you really want them buried? Tran Keen Men, bury your head. Who buries people in broad daylight? Take them to the outskirts, break an arm each, give them 500 yen for bus fare, and tell them never to show their faces here again. An Tai understood. I'll make sure it's clean. No loose ends. Tran Keen Men, let us check the pool hall. An Tai, when we get there, check out that Passat parked outside a debt collateral. You can use that for now. Tran Keen Men, you Richard. I'll remember that. Keen Men drove the Passat to the pool hall. It was packed. Xiao Dai, brother Men, is here. Let us talk in the office. Floors 1 and 2 are billiards. 3 is for cards. 4 is the massage parlor. White Powder opened secretly last year. It's a gold mine. They entered the office and Xiao Dai handed over the books. Xiao Dai, this place pockets 300,000 a day. The massage area is the biggest earner. Tran Keen Men, who's watching that? Who manages the books? Xiao Dai's sister Ho manages the girls up there. The cashier is one of ours. Men, White Powder used to sell candy ecstasy with bone flour. Are we continuing that? Tran Keen Men sternly, from now on, absolutely no touching the prohibited stuff. Not even half a cent's worth. Xiao Dai understood. Tran Keen Men, if bone flour shows up looking for trouble, let me know immediately. Cut to Lord 9 and An Bu. An Bu, Lord 9, this kid Keen Men is moving too smoothly. He snatched 2 territories as soon as he struck. Faster than I thought. Lord 9, how long were Kwang and White Powder colluding with Uncle 7? An Bu, almost a year. Lord 9, so the kid basically helped me take out the trash. An Bu, I am just worried we re-releasing a tighter back into the forest. Lord 9, don't worry. Isn't that girl Tran in your hands? Besides, I need someone to bite Uncle 7. Let the dogs fight. Let him grow fat for a bit, then we'll dump that tight guy's case onto the South Side's lap. And boo in the profits from the casino and entertainment centers? Lord 9, keep doing what we're doing, turn a blind eye. If you're raising a pig, you have to scatter some bran. I hope he grows up quickly. And boo, brilliant, Lord 9. Meanwhile, with Uncle 7 and Mad Dogla, Uncle 7, Kwang and White Powder are dead. Our mole lost contact. Phoenix City definitely made their move. This Keen Min kid is quite tactful, though he proactively sucked up to us at the party and even cut us an extra share of the profits. Uncle 7la, you fought him. Power is skills. Mad Dogla bit better than mine, but not by much. Uncle 7, what do you think of him? Mad Dogla knows when to advance and when to retreat. He knows how to bow. He's smart. Uncle 7, have you found his weakness yet? Mad Dogla, not yet. We only know he rose to prominence recently. Phoenix City pushing him up so suddenly must be a plot. In my opinion, we should just send men to wreck his place and take it all back. Uncle 7, don't be reckless. He is officially Lord 9's man. Striking too soon brings bad PR. You think he was involved in the pier incident? Mad Dogla, no way. A guy like that could never cripple the TIE fighter. Uncle 7, then just watch him for a few months. Mad Dogla, I'll tail him personally. I'll strip his background bare. If he is a pawn for Phoenix City, I'll turn him into my own blade. The next day, at Tran Keen Man's office, Xiao Dai let a visitor in. Bone Flower swiped her in and flopped into a chair. Bone Flower, well. I am gone for a few days, and the place has a new owner. In that case, the 2 million in product money White Powder owed me, you better cough it up. Tran Keen Men smirking, brother Bone, I've never heard of any such phantom debt. Bone Flower, chin up you, Keen Man. Don't refuse the wine of toast only to drink the wine of punishment. You think your seat is warm yet? Tran Keen Men slamming the table, whether it's warm or not is my business. Out of respect, I called you brother Bone. You dare show your face on my turf and bark like that? I don't know how you've survived this long in the underworld. This is still Lord 9's home ground. Next time you come, show some damn fear. Whatever business you had with White Powder was your business. I have no interest in your candy. Xiao Dai, show him out. Bone Flower standing up angrily, fine, you just wait. Bone Flower stomped out. Xiao Dai, that guy is a real dog, but he is backed by the Bai family. I am afraid he'll come back for trouble. Tran Keen Men, if you're afraid of shadows in this business, you should go back to the countryside and get married. If I don't make a big scene, these wolves and tigers will think I am a soft peach they can squeeze. Tai, find me some hard hitters to guard the place. Preferably ex-military. Pay whatever it takes. And Tai understood. There are 3 brothers who are legendary fighters. Even Lord 9 couldn't recruit them back in the day. Let me set up a meeting. Tran Keen Men, good. Set it for tonight. At the meeting, Keen Men drove to a small eatery and met the 3 Chu Thiat Sun brothers. Tran Keen Men, which brigade were you guys with? Chu Thiat Sun, we re out now. No point talking about it. I won't beat around the bush. Tran Keen Men, 10,000 yen a month each, plus commissions at the end of the month. If it doesn't feel right, you can walk away anytime. Chu Thiat Sun, tell us exactly what we redoing, or we won't take it. Tran Keen Men, normally, just sit in the lobby, drink tea, and chat. If anyone causes trouble, throw them out. Chu Thiat Sun, what kind of business is it? Tran Keen Men, a casino and an entertainment center. Don't worry. I was a soldier too, I have my own limits. Chu Thiat Sun, fine. We'll try it for 1 month. Tran Keen Men, take the deposit first. Chu Thiat Sun, thanks, boss. Just then, Keen Men's phone rang. Tran Keen Men answering, got it. I am on my way. Chu Thiat Sun, what happened? Tran Keen Men, a chance to stretch your muscles. Someone is smashing up the casino. Keen Men grabbed his keys and drove the 3 men straight to the gambling hall. Tran Keen Men, Bone Flower's crew is gathering. They planning to wreck us tonight. I heard they've got over 30 guys. We can't let them interfere with business. We striking first. We going to ambush their nest. Tai, you and Xiao Dai split the men and guard the hall. Get the hardware and the cars ready for me. And Tai is taking only a dozen men, okay? They have over 30. Tran Keen Men, that's enough. Numbers aren't everything. Get ready. We move in 20 minutes. Meanwhile, at Bone Flower's base. Bone Flower, that Keen Men bastard dares to hit me? I'll make him vanish. Is everyone here? Tonight we go to war. Lackey brother Bone, Master Bice said to take it slow. That's South Side territory, after all. He said he'd talk to old Nine at Phoenix City. Bone Flower swearing, talk about what? I got beaten to a pulp, get the gear and move out. I heard Keen Men's woman is quite something. Let us see how I play her to death. Bone Flower laughed lecherously. He had no idea Keen Men and the three Chu brothers were hiding behind a dirt mound outside his warehouse. Chu Thiat's son Keen Men, there's a room in there where they repacking ecstasy. Do we take the whole nest? Tran Keen Men that Master by rice bowl. Don't touch it yet. Don't corner a desperate dog. As he spoke, several cars screeched to a halt. Bone Flower's gang of over 30 men, armed with steel pipes and machetes, poured out. Immediately, Keen Men's plateless car floored it, plowing straight into the crowd. The three Chu brothers charged like tigers. Keen Men's eyes locked onto Bone Flower, who was panicking and trying to flee. Bone Flower screaming, "Save me!" Keen Men lunged, taking Bone Flower down with a single kick. Tran Keen Men, you won't get another chance to bark in my office. Listen carefully, all of you. This dog Bone Flower started this mess, and he planned an ambush. If Master Bai wants a bloodbath, Lord Nine is always ready to take it to the end, on command. Keen Men's men quickly helped each other back into the cars and escape. Chu Thiat's son in the car. Keen Men, that line you roared at the end was truly devious. Tran Keen Men laughing, well, I am Lord Nine's man. If things go south, I can't be the only one carrying the weight. Back at the casino, Tran Keen Men Antu is still guarding the place. I toast you brothers, that was clean. You guys are top tier. A dozen men crushing over 30. No problem. But the Bai family won't let this go. Word is they re-recruiting more men, even contacting Southeast Asian mercenaries. Brother Chu, what do you think? Chu Thiat's son, I heard Master Bai is over 60, he should have retired by now. His son-in-law has been making deals with the Cambodians lately. The biggest problem is Master Bai's mole in the police force. I am just afraid the casino won't be peaceful for a while. Tran Keen Men coldly, then let them come and have a taste of life. Half an hour later, Keen Men's car stopped at the side entrance of Phoenix City nightclub. And Tu brother Tu stepped out. Brother Tu, are you so high and mighty now that you re-picking up sister Tran yourself? I want to talk to you for a few minutes. Tran Keen Men, sure. Get in. Brother Tu, haven't seen you in a few days. Busy at Tandan? Tran Keen Men complaining, just took over the turf, so it has been a headache. I am sure you know the situation there. Brother Tu, I heard you had a run-in with Bone Flower. Tran Keen Men, ugh, that pile of trash is a nightmare. I don't even want to do this anymore. Brother Tu, talk to Lord Nine for me, let me come back. Anyone who wants that dog shit turf can have it. Brother Tu, calm down. I think you redoing just fine. Tran Keen Men faking hardship. Kwang and White Powder definitely joined the South Side secretly. Mad Dog Left threatens to cut me every chance he gets. Bone Flower shows up with fake debts demanding money. I am suffering over there. Brother Tu, so what happened tonight? Tran Keen Men, he annoyed me this afternoon, so I gave him a beating. Who do he call a gang to ambush me tonight? I had to strike first. Brother Tu, Keen Men, you're better than Kwang. You've got guts. But next time you do something, remember to report to Lord Nine. Tran Keen Men, Brother Tu, and Tran is waiting for me at the gate. Brother Tu, go on. Don't keep a woman waiting. Tran Keen Men, Brother Tu, please ask Lord Nine to look out for me at Tandan. My little pocket change won't hold out forever. When Keen Men reached the door, and Tran was chatting with Xiao Su. Seeing him, her eyes lit up and she ran over to link her arm with his. Dan Tran sniffing his coat, why are you all sweaty and still picking me up? You smell like booze, and is that a woman's perfume? Tran Keen Men denying it, I had a few drinks with Brother Chu's crew. Xiao Dai was sitting right next to me, and Tran glaring, you better behave yourself. Tran Keen Men, I wouldn't dream of it. Why was Brother Tu looking for me? And Tran just asking how things are going. Let us get home. It is our first day in the new house. And Tran talked non-stop about home decor all the way back. And Tran hangover soup is ready. Where are your slippers? Tran Keen Men smiling, I am going to shower first. Who is going to scrub my back? And Tran Xiao Su, scrub it yourself, soaking in the warm water. I smiled. This paradise, I finally got to enjoy it. The next morning, Brother Tu rushed into Lord Nine's office, panting. Brother Tu, Lord Nine, Bone Flower is dead. Monologue. In 2004, I was a night shift bouncer for the club girls, making 500 yen a month. On lucky days, I did get a taste of the leftovers from the rich guys. If you want to know if this city is chaotic, just look at the diseases these girls carry. In my first year out in the world, I shared a room with an MC. Looking at her, I saw all the filthy history of this city. Lord 9 frowning. What? I heard he was just seriously injured last night. Brother T, he died on the way to the The news is confirmed. Lord 9, the kit is decisive. How did Master Bai react? Brother T, no movement yet. But the West Side Casino reported some strangers lurking around this morning. Master Bai is cleaning up the records of the smuggling ship from Cambodia. He also sent a message telling the Kid-S men to stay away from the pier. What if Master Bai handles him personally? Lord 9 sneering. Well, he is young. He has to learn how to wipe his own ass. Twitch to Uncle 7 in the South Side. Mad Dog la Uncle 7, own flower is dead. They just brought the body back from the hospital. Uncle 7 old bias Mad Dog should have died a long time ago. Keen Min is ruthless. Mad Dog la Uncle 7, Keen Min is paying us 600,000 a month in T-money if Master Bai blockades his turf. Old Bai is touching my wallet. Should I send someone to talk to him? Uncle 7 waving it off. What is the rush? Let Phoenix City and Old Bai bite each other a bit longer. As he spoke, Uncle 7 pulled out a piece of paper with a list of license plate numbers. Uncle 7 sell this intel to Keen Min. Mad Dog la the Bai family has a shipment arriving in 2 days. What if he dares to touch it? Uncle 7 smirking. Then we just wait for Old Bai to tear him apart. Receiving the order, Mad Dog la took the paper and drove straight to the pool hall. He swaggered into the office. Mad Dog la business is booming, brother man. Tran Keen Min smiling coldly. Brother la is a busy noble. Why has a dragon descended to a shrimp's house? Mad Dog la Uncle 7 sent me a deliver message. Master Bai's shipment from Cambodia arrives in 2 nights. Go there and inspect it. Tran Keen Min thought, is this a forced loyalty test? Or an attempt to incite a war between Lord 9 and Master Bai? Tran Keen Min acting worried. Brother la, that's not a great idea. I am Lord 9's man. If I suddenly rob Master Bai's shipment, Lord 9 will wring my neck. Mad Dog la snapping. Old 9 is trying to wash his hands of you right now. Yuri still licking his heels. Uncle 7 says if you do this well, he'll back you regarding Bone Flower's death. Keen Min knew Uncle 7's dirty game and let out a long sigh. Tran Keen Min. Brother la, you know I am in a bind. Maybe you could speak well of me to Uncle 7. If anything happens to me, your percentage goes up in smoke too. Keen Min pulled a thick envelope from his drawer and pushed it toward Mad Dog la. Tran Keen Min, revenue has been a bit low lately, but this is a small token of respect for you. Mad Dog la taking the money, smirking. Good. You know how to play. But you better think carefully about that pier job. Tran Keen Min, understood. Thanks, brother la. As soon as Mad Dog la was gone, Keen Min cursed under his breath. These old farts want to control me. One day, they were going to lose their damn teeth. The office door opened again. Chu Thiat's son walked in. Chu Thiat's son, that Mad Dog coming here is a bad omen. Tran Keen Min. Uncle 7 wants me to go to the pier and snatch the Bai family's shipment. Chu Thiat's son, and you actually believe that? Tran Keen Min, that pier over there you said it's managed by the Bai family's son-in-law, right? Chu Thiat's son, the guy's ambitious, but the old man keeps him under his thumb. His wife spends her days gambling in Macau and keeping boy toys on the side. The underlings all mock him behind his back, calling him the trophy husband. A guy lives under the floorboards. Tran Keen Min, is there any way to get him out for a talk? Chu Thiat's unsure. I'll go sniff around. Late that afternoon, Tran Keen Min met Duong the Vin, the Bai family's son-in-law, at a small tavern near the pier. Duong the Vin, boss Tran, inviting me to a dump like this. Are you afraid of the rumors? Tran Keen Min, you have a shipment arriving in a few days, don't you? Someone has been egging me on to hijack it. Duong the Vin frowned. Information is classified. Why are you telling me, boss Tran? Tran Keen Min, someone wants to force me to be their dog, but I wasn't born to be a damn dog. Duong the Vin stood up. Boss Tran, unfortunately, I am not interested in your news. I am leaving. Tran Keen Min spoke slowly behind him. Do you want to be called a trophy husband for the rest of your life? Dante, you want to topple the Bai family? I can help you. Duong the Vin froze. Duong the Vin, do you have any idea how many eyes and ears are around me? Tran Keen Min, I don't give a damn. You just finalized the list of people who need to be eliminated. I'll clear the path for you. Duong the Vin, and what do you want in return? Tran Keen Min, I just took out flour bone Zuong. Your father-in-law definitely won't let me slide. Uncle 7 is forcing me to steal the goods, and even Ninth Master wants me dead. These old farts have controlled this land for too long. It is time for some new blood. Duong the Vin, and if I refuse? Tran Keen Min, then keep being a puppet son-in-law. I have plenty of other ways to survive. Here's my number. Think it over. Duong the Vin, how do I know you skilled enough to wipe them out? Those people are all top-tier experts. Train Keen Men 3 months ago, that Thai expert hired by Uncle Seven was crippled. That was my handiwork. Duong the Vin went numb upon hearing that. He had seen the state of that Thai fighter with his own eyes. His spine had been pulverized, dumped at the pier like a pile of wet mud. Duong the Vin picked up the paper on the table. Fine. I'll be in touch. Duong the Vin left. Train Keen Men pulled out his phone and called Chu Thiat Son. Train Keen Men, old Chu, take the brothers to Pier 3 for reconnaissance. Don't alert the Bai family's men. I am heading back to Phoenix City first. He went to see Brother Boo. Brother Boo, why the sudden visit? Train Keen Men, things are shifting. Mad Doglet came by today with a message. He said the Bai family has a shipment at the pier in 2 days and told me to check it out. Uncle Seven is trying to borrow a knife to kill a man. If I touch the Bai family's goods, the first person they'll go after is Knife Master, not a small fry like me. Brother Boo nodded. You're smart. You to report this first. I told you last night to report to Ninth Master immediately if anything happened. You did the right thing. Uncle Seven is playing dirty. Stay put and don't do anything. I'll go report this to Ninth Master. Tran Keen Men thought to himself, let's see where that old fox hides now. This time, I'll give them all a massive headache. Brother Boo, thinking he had Tran Keen Men under control, excitedly went to report to Ninth Master. After receiving instructions, he returned to the office. Brother Boo, go ahead with Uncle Seven's plan, but don't you dare touch a single hair on that shipment. Tran Keen Men feigned panic. Then what do I tell Uncle Seven? Brother Boo, don't worry about that. All you need to know is that the night you lead your men to the pier, the Bai family's people will accidentally show up and catch you red-handed. Tran Keen Men thought, this old man is ruthless, using my intel as a gift to curry favor with the Bai family. Tran Keen Men said outwardly, understood. I'll go arrange it right away. He returned to meet Chu Thiat Son's crew. Chu Thiat Son, the Bai shipment arrives tomorrow. Do I need to go find some heat? Tran Keen Men, no need. Dai Dung and Thai Sin don't need to show their faces this time. Chu Thiat Son, you out a plan? Tran Keen Men, I leaked this to Ninth Master last night. He has likely already tipped off the Bai family. Chu Thiat Son, then, and are we still going to the pier tomorrow? Tran Keen Men, of course. We have to play the part. But this time, the target changes. The Bai family keeps a pack of tigers and wolves. If I can't beat them, I have to be allowed to run, right? If Uncle Seven thinks we were useless, he can go do it his damn self. Chu Thiat Son burst out laughing. That's brilliant, boss. Just then, an underling ran in to report. Underling, boss man, Mad Dogla is downstairs demanding to see you. Tran Keen Men smiled coldly. See. The debt collector is here. Tran Keen Men went downstairs. Tran Keen Men, brother La, the goods arrive tomorrow. You even came here personally. Uncle Seven is being overly cautious. Mad Dogla, I've put in plenty of good words for you with Uncle Seven. But he said tomorrow night's operation stays as planned. Furthermore, I am coming along. With me supervising personally, nothing can go wrong. You better not play any tricks. Uncle Seven hates disobedient dogs more than anything. Tran Keen Men, how would I dare? Tomorrow at 10:00 p.m. Pier 3. I'll be waiting for your grand arrival. Mad Dogla patted his shoulder. Good. I like straight shooters. See you tomorrow night. The next day, Tran Keen Men had to lead a group of new recruits, all fresh faces, and prepared a mask for each of them. A large, rowdy gang headed toward the pier. Mad Dog La was already there waiting. Tran Keen Men, brother La, take a look. Are these brothers enough for the job? Mad Dog La looked around. Plenty. Add your martial arts to the mix and it's more than enough. 10:00 p.m. Tran Keen Men signaled everyone to mask up. Tran Keen Men, get in this beat-up van. Let's look like low-rent thugs. Tran Keen Men led the charge, storming in and shattering the arm of a guard. Suddenly, he felt a whistle of wind behind his neck and ducked instinctively. 2 daggers hissed past his ear and thudded into a shipping container. Tran Keen Men muttered, damn it, these Cambodian mercenaries are fast. While Tran Keen Men struggled to hold his ground, his underlings were getting hammered. In the distance, the roar of engines erupted. 4 16-seater vans smashed through the gates and charged in. The enemy was getting a massive reinforcement. Tran Keen Men shouted at an ambush, retreat. Tran Keen Men kicked away several thugs trying to give chase. Just then, Duong the Vin arrived with his own men, blocking the pursuers. Duong the Vin barked at his own men, stop chasing, securing the cargo is more important. The group fled frantically back to the base. Tran Keen Min and Tu, are all the brothers back? Anta panted everyone's back, but every single one is covered in wounds. Uncle 7's intel said there were only 6 guards. 6 my ass, there were 4 mercenaries alone, not to mention over 30 guys with machetes. If we hadn't bolted, we'd all be pushing up daisies tonight. Ad Doglab barked furiously. This cannot be ignored. I'll demand an explanation from Uncle 7. His intel was dead wrong. The pier had at least 30 men lying in wait, including Cambodians. Whereas that menace Tran Keen Min and is severely injured. The guys who went with him are all messed up too. If we hadn't run fast, we'd have left our lives back there. Mad Dogla growled. The intel wasn't wrong. Who leaked the word? Mad Dogla left in a huff. Tran Keen Min told Ann to take care of the wounded, giving each a sum of money for recovery and forbidding them from showing their faces at clubs or entertainment centers for a while. As for himself, he sped toward Phoenix City. He had to find old Boo immediately before his wounds started healing on their own. He couldn't just swallow this insult. Arriving at Phoenix City. Underling, shocked. Boss men, what happened to you? Tran Keen Min clutched aside his brother Boo in. Underling in his office. Brother Boo turned pale when he saw Min Keen Min. What is the meaning of this? Tran Keen Min wheezed, acting his heart out. The Bai family set a trap, more men than expected. 5 or 6 Cambodian mercenaries and over 40 hired thugs. Half the brothers I took were cut down. Brother Boo shouted frantically. Anti, get An Tran here, now. Keen Min, go rest and heal. Ninth Master will surely get justice for you. Tran Keen Min, it's fine, just flesh wounds. I am Ninth Master's man, risking my life is part of the job. An Tran ran and panicked and hugged him. Keen Min, how did it come to this? Brother Boo, An Tran, get into the hospital. Keep tight, go give her a hand. Keep tight said with teary eyes. How did this happen? Tran Keen Min thought since they were being so caring, I might as well keep the show going. After getting Tran Keen Min back to his room, An Tran ransacked the cabinets for a first aid kit only to find it empty. An Tran, stay here, I'll run out to buy some Yan and Bayao spray. The aerosol type should work. Only Keen Min and Tu Tite remained in the room. Tu Tite, worried, is it bad? How did you end up like this? Tran Keen Min, they got me a few times. Come here and help me off with my shirt. Tu Tite obediently complied, gingerly unbuttoning his shirt. Tu Tite, blushing, your pants are filthy too. Baby, I should wipe you down. Her ears turned crimson as she took a towel to clean him. Tran Keen Min's gaze drifted down her neckline. Tu Tite glared. Have you seen enough? Keep looking and I'll pour alcohol directly into your wounds. Tran Keen Min winced in fake pain and gently pulled Tu Tite's hand. She tripped and tumbled onto the bed just as An Tran pushed the door open. An Tran got the onion spray. The next day, Tran Keen Min, wrapped in heavy bandages, prepared to head to the company. He stood before the mirror adjusting his gauze. An Tran grumbled. You still daring to go to the office today? Rest for a few days. Tran Keen Min, I need to loiter around. Those old foxes are watching to see if I have any openings. An Tran, come here, let me do your makeup. Let us make your face look pale. Your acting was spot on, especially in Brother Boo's office. That bit where you couldn't catch your breath. Masterpiece. Tran Keen Min laughed. Thanks, but it's not enough. Later, I need to go to the pharmacy and buy a wheelchair, some red iodine, and more rubbing alcohol. An Tran, is that much drama really necessary? Tran Keen Min, it's more than necessary. 2 hours later, Tran Keen Min sat in a wheelchair as An Tran pushed him into the pool hall. They happened to run into Tien. Tien, sweetly, you must be Sister Tran. Boss Min mentions you constantly, saying how breathtakingly beautiful you are. It's a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh. An Tran gave a polite smile. He asked, being too modest. I done visit here often. Thank you for looking after him. I heard you rack and break his top gear. You will have to teach me sometime. Tien, sure thing, no problem. Boss Min, what happened to you? Tran Keen Min nodded. A little accident at the pier last night. Tien, then I'll get back to work. Boss Min, if you need anything, just holler. Sister Tran, come visit whenever you are free. Tien turned to leave. An Tran pushed the wheelchair into the private office. An Tran rolled her eyes. You certainly have a type, don't you? Since when did you start liking them so well endowed? Tran Keen Min quickly intervened. It's nothing like that. Don't go imagining things. An Tran, I know your character well enough. I am leaving. Tran Keen Min, how are you getting back tonight? I'll pick you up. An Tran, no need, Anda can drive me. Once An Tran was out of sight, Tran Keen Min breathed a sigh of relief and stood straight up from the wheelchair. He summoned An Tu and old Chu to the office immediately. 10 minutes later, they walked in. Anna stared, eyes wide, at the critically injured Tran Keen Min standing tall. Tran Keen Min patted his shoulder and laughed at "It's just a costume, Antu. I am fine." Anta clicked his tongue. "Boss, you were even using the self-inflicted wound ruse now. Chu Thiet's son, aren't you worried? If you overdo it, the Bai family will get suspicious about last night. Tran Keen Min, the priority right now is blinding Ninth Master and Uncle Seven. As for old Bai, he has had me on his hit list since the Flower Bone Zhuang incident. Besides, they won't be enjoying themselves much longer. How are the brothers from last night?" And to everything is settled. Everyone got a stack of cash, and those with heavier injuries got a double portion. Tran Keen Min turned and instructed the Bai family has two main enablers, one for the brains, one for the brawn. "Old Chu, tell Dai Dong and Thai Sin to go lean on them. Tell them to be careful, those two dogs are no joke. If we want to pull these weeds by the root, we need to know their every move. When the time is right, we strike the killing blow." Just then, his phone rang. Tran Keen Min answered, "Listen," then signaled Antu. Anta nodded understandingly and left the room. Tran Keen Min Duong the Vin says the Bai family is moving tonight. They have an inside man in the South City side. Chu Thiet's son, could the pier incident have been leaked? Tran Keen Min doubtful. It is likely because of the Zhuang incident. If the Bai family moves tonight, we'll use the wind to break the bamboo. Either way, the blame will point back at them. That's a perfect chance for both sides to tear each other apart. Tonight, we'll light the fuse. I'll have Duam the Vin leak their schedule. We just have to set the ambush. Chu Thiet's son, what about you tonight? They haven't picked a location for us to set the table yet. Tran Keen Min grinned. "And Tran is picking me up to go to hospital number 1. At hospital number 1, and Tran led a group of girls to visit. And Tran teased boss men, a few scratches, and you managed to snag a VIP suite. Did you bleed money to get this?" Tran Keen Min, "The wounds are real, they reach just not that deep. An inch to the left and I'd be gone, ladies." Tiu Thiet folded her arms so that pained expression. "Last night was all a performance?" Tran Keen Min winked. "They call it cinematic flair. Besides, why waste an opportunity to have you girls take turns nursing me?" Lila brought over a thermos freshly brewed ginseng tea to nourish your broken body. "Only I truly care for you, knowing your vital energy is depleted." And Tran glared. "Stop the crap. I think he's got plenty of energy left, enough to flirt with the nurse anyway." Tran Keen Min groaned. "Good heavens, I swear I haven't touched a thing." Tiu Thiet, "Oh really? Then why did that nurse run out with a bright red face when we walked in?" There was a knock, and another girl entered. "Girl my, it's quite a party in here. Lila's sister Tran is here. Osman was just mentioning you." "And Tran, was he? And what did he say?" Tran Keen Min, shamelessly, "That you re as beautiful as you are kind, of course." They joked around and until late, when the girls finally left. That night, Tran Keen Min was alone in the room. At exactly midnight, the door creaked open. Two dark shadows slipped in, pulling daggers and stabbing wildly into the bundled blankets on the bed. They hit nothing but mattress. One assassin gasped, "Damn it, a trap." Old Quan, hiding behind the door, lunged out and neutralized one. Before the other could blink, Dai Dung and Thai Sin had his arms pinned. A few sharp strikes brought the second assassin crashing to the floor. Dai Dung ordered, "Take them away." In a different part of town, Tran Keen Min, who was nowhere near the hospital, was crouching on the roof of an old apartment building, looking through binoculars. Two shadows were dragging a drunken Mad Dog Lai into an alley. Duong the Vin had tipped him off earlier. "Mad Dog Lai is the target tonight. My guys have been tailing him for a while. We know his schedule like the back of our hand." From inside an old warehouse, the sounds of a heavy beating echoed, only to be swallowed by silence shortly after. Tran Keen Min walked inside calmly to find Mad Dog Lai writhing in a pool of blood. Mad Dog Lai, gasping for air. "Brother, spare me. I am one of the Bai family's men." Tran Keen Min stepped closer, leaning down to speak coldly. "Do you remember the first time we met? At Phoenix City that day, the way your hand dared to touch An Tran? I remember it very clearly.